Hello, my name is Ben Wolkoff, and welcome to another daily anti-fascist video of Inspired Defiance. Today I am inspired by the government shutdown. I'm inspired by folks like J.D. Vance, our vice president, saying that the Democrats are holding up government funding in order to ensure that illegal aliens have health care. Now, while that phrase, illegal aliens, is trying to do something very specific, I want to call that out too, but there's also a component here of just lying to the American people. Illegal aliens implies that people can be illegal in and of themselves, which is false. There are people who do illegal things or who go against written law, but those are not the people that he is talking about. He is saying that the people themselves are illegal. He's also using the word aliens to other them, to say they are not a part of our America. But that's also not true. Everyone that is here, whether they are documented or not, they are here, and we have them within our community, within our society. They are contributing to it. They are not subtracting from it. They are contributing to it, including more tax revenue than many folks who are documented. The other part of this is it's just wrong that the Democrats are holding out funding in order to preserve health care for illegal aliens. Instead, they actually want health care for everyday U.S. citizens, for the millions of people that are on a ACA subsidized plan. I happen to be one of those people. My plan, my children's plan, that is all subsidized by the ACA. It is a part of the Colorado system, which actually works pretty well. And we are likely to see upwards of 75% increases if these subsidies are not continued. It is verifiable. It is in the proposal that the Democrats put forward. But the truth doesn't actually matter to J.D. Vance. So he is interested in creating a culture war issue out of illegal aliens getting health care, which is false, verifiably false, but also is beside the point. They want to other anyone who needs support or assistance from the government. They are saying anyone who might even possibly need this subsidized health care is not doing enough to contribute. They are not the part of America that they care about. And I think that's probably true for them, that they don't actually care about anyone who receives Medicare, about anyone who receives subsidized health care. They don't care. It's not a part of their America. And so that inspires me, not because they are doing something right, but because I am inspired to speak out. That's why I started this series. That's why I'm trying to figure out for myself how we can resist, how we can defy their falsehoods and the ways in which they are approaching the world. The shutdown itself is about making sure that they can claw back as much money and as many different roles as possible from the federal government, from the institutions that keep us safe, institutions like the EPA that are keeping our water and air clean. At this time, obviously, the planes are still running, but a lot of the people that make sure that that is happening will not be paid. And essentially, what folks in power are saying is they don't deserve to be paid because we think this culture war issue, this issue that is actually verifiably false, we think this is more important than you receiving a paycheck, than you being able to pay your bills, than you being able to support your family and provide health care to them. Instead, they see it as an issue of spin, right? As an issue that is coming for the midterm elections. But I don't care about the midterm elections in so much as I care about people being served by their representatives. And right now, we are not being served. At the highest executive level or at the legislative level, we are not being served. And so calling it out when they are lying, as well as when they are not supporting the folks who need it, that's our jobs. So I kind of want to call out that, our lives are not bargaining chips. Our livelihoods are not bargaining chips. The crucial government functions that will halt as a result of this shutdown, it is not a bargaining chip. And I don't see folks on the left saying that this is a bargaining chip, but rather this is our lives. Right? This is our livelihoods, not illegal aliens, but rather the core citizen who is voting for them, who is trusting them to do what is right when they are in a position of power. And right now, they are not. I also want to call out the fact that yesterday, as the shutdown was looming, the executive branch, Donald Trump in particular, I'm sure was on it, but I think Stephen Miller probably had something to do with it. They turned all of their messaging on most of the federal government websites to say that the government shutdown was directly the result of the Democrats trying to fund healthcare for illegal aliens. It is unconscionable that they have done this. My son, my 17-year-old son, brought this up to me. So he's not overly plugged in to the politics of the moment, but it reached him that the websites and the emails that were being sent out by government officials, by government institutions, saying that the Democrats were to blame, it is politicizing and creating opportunities for power grabs, right? For saying this is who is at fault. These folks are the enemy. And when you do that, you are not bringing folks together. You are not trying to find solutions. You are trying to score points. And we don't need folks who are trying to score points. We need folks who are interested in solutions, who are trying to bring people together. We are not asking for people to take a day off or to go on furlough or to work without pay. We are asking them to delay whatever their plans are for the future because you want to make sure that we aren't funding healthcare. That you want to make sure that we, as a nation, are choosing only some people to be able to move ahead, and that everyone else is going to intentionally be left behind.